Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 1339 named maximum product of splitted binary tree. In this problem, we are given the root of a binary tree. Split the binary tree into two subtree by removing one edge such that the product of the sums of the subtree is maximized. Now we have to return the maximum product of the sum of two subtrees. Since the answer may be too large, you have to return it modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. Note that you need to maximize the answer before taking the mode and not after taking it. So let's consider the first example. Here the root is 1, which has two children, 2 and 3. 2 has two children, 4 and 5. And 3 has one children, which is 6. Now, if we remove this red edge, the left subtree will be this and another subtree will be this. So here the sum of this subtree is 11 and sum of this subtree is 10. So the product will be 110. And it is proven that it is the maximum among all of the product. So we have to return 110. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now here, to understand the algorithm, we have taken this example. So basically what the problem basically tells us, we are given a tree and we have to disconnect this tree into two subtrees such that the sum of the or the product of the sum of the element into these two subtree is maximized. So basically at first, how can we solve this problem? First of all, we have to calculate the summation of all of the element in the given tree. So here, the summation of all of the element in the given tree will be 21. We can simply do it by using sum of the DFS. Now, after calculating the sum of the nodes value of all of the element, we have to disconnect the subtree. So here, how can we disconnect it? Basically, for each of the edge we are given, we have to remove all of the edge one by one and calculate the maximum product. And we have to finally return the answer. Suppose we have to perform the DFS. Initially, we are at this node 1, and from 1, we will come back to this 2. From 2, we will come back to this 4, and this 4 will return the value 4, because the summation of subtree in the root 4 is 4. Similarly, now we are at this node 6, and from 6 we will return, from 5 we will return 5. Now, these two, for this node 2, the summation will be 2 plus 4 plus 5, which is 11. This 11 is basically the sum of the subtree presented in the node 2 or in the root 2. So when we will returning from the root 2, we will calculate that, okay, fine. What is the subtree sum in the root 2? It is 11. So far, so good. So if this subtree sum is 11, then what is the sum of this subtree? It will be 21 minus 11. Now, what is the product of them? It will be 10 multiplied by 11. It will be 110. Now, basically, this is the algorithm. When we will return from a node, we will calculate the subtree sum rooted into this node, and we will calculate the maximum product. Finally, we will do the same process for each of the node here, and we will calculate or we will return the maximum of them. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. In this problem, we are given a function named maxProduct, which has a root as a parameter. Now here we are calculating the total sum into this function. So into the calculating total sum, if the root is null, we have to return. Otherwise, we have to add the root value to the total sum variable, and we can simply call the calculate total sum into the left and right subtree. Now after that, we have to calculate the maximum product. So into the calculate maximum product function, if the root is empty, we have to return 0. Otherwise, we have to recursively call this function into the left and right subtree and store their return value into a variable left and right. And the subtree sum of given this root will be left plus right plus root of value, and maximum product will be the maximum of maximum product and total sum minus subtree sum multiplied by subtree sum. And for this node, we have to return the subtree sum as well. Finally, we have to return the modulus of maximum product with 10 to the power 9 plus 7. I hope you understood the code. Thank you everyone for watching the video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.